Hey everyone, it's 2:03 in the morning and we are out to film another FSD videos. We are using FSD 14.2.2.4. This is the latest and greatest right now. Tesla FSD just rolled out in just 1 or 2 hours ago and I installed it on my Model Y Juniper. We are gonna test it right now and we'll see how Tesla FSD performs at night time. This is my first impression video. If you're not familiar with me, my name is Ananto Mohammed and I love to film Tesla full self-driving videos in New York. So we'll make an unprotected left turn here. It will be quiet because it's 2 a.m. in the morning. It's super cold out here in New York and we are gonna have a very bad snowstorm from Sunday or Saturday night. It's showing like 14 degree Fahrenheit, but it should feels like -4 degree. So yeah, we are going towards the supercharger. We're gonna talk about this ride. The release road didn't change at all. It's like the same thing, but we'll see if FSD has some issues or anything. So if you're enjoying this video, make sure to feel free to hit that subscribe button. That would be amazing. So we're gonna stop on this stop sign, not a stop sign, traffic light. You can tell that I'm very sleepy right now, but we'll wait for the other car from the other side and then we'll be able to make a right turn. So we are making this right turn without any issues. Right now I'm using a standard profile. I'm gonna change that to Mad Max because that is my most favorite profile. And we are 11 minutes away from our destination. We'll see how Tesla FSD handles this full ride at night time at 2 a.m. in the morning. Super cold, but I'm here just for you guys to show you how Tesla FSD handles this latest and greatest FSD 14.2.2.4. So we'll see. So I think we're gonna take a little bit of highway. No, very good. Okay, I don't want to get to the highway because the outside camera I mounted today, the top roof is a little wet, so the camera I mounted, I'm pretty sure it's not sticked as very well that I do normally with a dry roof. Also my voice are kind of little broken today. It's also, you can definitely understand it's 2 a.m. in the morning, so bear with me. I think we're just gonna have some conversation about that. I saw a lot of posts on X, guys. I'm super excited. I really want that Tesla roll out this retrofit with our existing Juniper or Model 3 or any other car, because I saw with Robotaxi, few people are posting on X that they included a new housing on this camera right over here in the front. So they included some more black padding on the top section here. Wow, changing lane to go a little faster. Great. So yeah, what I was saying is they added a padding so that the gassing here doesn't exist anymore. I'm not confirmed yet that that's gonna improve or not, but I think because they put a padding, there will be less air or something getting into the camera housing, and that will make things better for FSD, and the camera will see much more better without having that gassing or that air stuck in that camera section that makes it, in more and more time goes, it goes white. So what I was saying was, another thing I also noticed with X posting that the rear camera right now has also a washer, right, like the front one. Right now I'm using FSD, but I can't use the front washer. But if I disengage FSD, I can tap here, but it's not gonna work. But I think it's gonna be there if Tesla FSD or Tesla AI team allows us to do it. But right now it's just turned off because Robotaxi is doing it, but not regular cars. So what I was saying, The rear camera will also have that icon, and it will automatically clean that camera whenever it sees like it's covered with dust or water or anything. So I faced a lot of issues with this software version, or the other one with this camera doesn't have that washer. Sometimes with rain and snow, it just gets stuck here in this camera. The other repeater cameras, I don't have issues, but it always stays clean. But a little bit of, you know, white, what should I say, shade or something comes up with the snow or anything. But with the rear one, I definitely saw a lot of issues when the camera is covered with snow or dust or water. So it will be really good. You can see that robo wash just happened whenever I'm talking to you guys. So it will be what it will happen, like it will be a little hard for Tesla to retrofit this one, because you have to take all the way to the washer from the front to the bottom. So the car is also going very fast compared to my test. So I'm gonna lower that to hurry right now, because I don't want to go this fast in a neighborhood and it is very dark. I don't feel comfortable, but you can. So let me know in the comment if you are comfortable going this fast. So it will be a little hard for Tesla AI to retrofit that, because it's the same housing. They just like increase that section a little bit so that the water can come directly in the cameras. And it will be a little hard, because I think they have to kind of take pipe or something from the front to all the way to the rear, and they have to do the retrofit. I don't know if they're gonna do it or not, but I think the camera housing will be a little easy to do retrofit, because it's just the housing they're changing, so it will be a little easy for them to change it. Also, on the robo taxi, they also have the side camera, like this one, these two. It says repeater camera, if I'm not wrong. They also have included that washer in this too. So very interesting scenarios there. I think that should be also retrofitted if the back camera can be, because they now have to run 3 cable, like pipe or something, to put like 3 nozzles separated from the back, as well as like the front too. So these are the news I'm reading on X and seeing on X, like people are talking about. I'm super excited. If my car I can do that, I will definitely do that. If it costs like, you know, like $1,000 or $1,500, I think they're gonna charge probably $1,500 to $1,000 to do all of these, and they're gonna change the housing. The camera will probably remain same, but they're just gonna change the housing of everything. So let's see, right? So and the FSD is kind of driving everything perfectly, no hesitation at all. I'm talking to you guys, and the car drove us right now here in Central Ridge kind of areas here. We are in New York, Long Island, and yeah, we're going, and we're just 2 minutes far from our first supercharger. We'll see how Tesla FSD handle that new supercharger, and then we're gonna get out and try something new. So yeah, let's do that, right? So yeah, our car is doing everything fine. We're not having any issues, which is great. And then we'll see how FSD handles few other things, right? So yeah, if you're enjoying this content, please give this video a like, because the algorithm really helps when you give a like. And you know, like YouTube push this video to new people so that they can also watch. And if you're subscribed to my channel, I greatly appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting, and you know, like doing everything that you're doing. So yeah, also I have like channel membership turned on my channel, and which is only $2.99 if you're subscribed from the desktop instead of phone YouTube app. And what you're gonna get is, a lot of people ask me like, Ananta, how you film your videos, what camera you use, what mount you use, what is your editing process. So I discussed everything. Every kind of video I release, I get 1 or 2 similar comments. I will highly recommend, if you want to film this kind of videos, I discuss everything, what camera I use, what mount I use, what is my editing process and everything. So if you're interested on that, I highly recommend you subscribe to my channel as a channel membership, which is $2.99, and you'll get so much more access of my other content. I really appreciate if you do that. You're supporting me and my family. A little bit of hesitation there, went over to the right side a little bit. Really don't know why. I didn't see anything on the road. Probably the car saw something. But yeah, we're getting in right now. great job. We have the supercharger, which is brand new right now, 350 kilowatt supercharger here. One person is charging right now, and we'll see how FSD handles. If it can charge here, very good, avoiding the first three, and now probably gonna charge here. Great. Also keep a space for one, and like we always maintain that when we're parking in a supercharger, that we're not gonna charge in the closest one. So great job. So we stopped here. Great job. We're gonna park. Great. So we're gonna move out to a different place right now so that we can test something different. So let's do that. I'm very curious to see how FSD is gonna handle these scenarios in this narrow road, how it's gonna make a U-turn, because FSD definitely makes a little mistake there, always hit the curve. So I'm interested to see how FSD will fix it, this version will fix this issue or not. So let's head over there and see if FSD can recognize the curve and don't hit it, because in this FSD 14.2.2, 14.2.3, 14.2.1 always hit that like curve for some reason. But I still remember FSD 14.1.7 or 14.1.3 never had that issues. But after a few days, the new software came in and my car started hitting on the curve on that exact area. So we're going, and we're just 12 minutes away. I'm just talking to you guys. Hopefully you guys are enjoying, and let me know in the comment what kind of video you want to watch, because I'll probably try to make a daytime first impression video, because nighttime is always easy, and at night 2 a.m. there will be not a lot of car here. So we're gonna see how FSD handles everything. We're gonna make a left here, and then we're gonna move out. We'll see how FSD handles everything. Okay. Weird light, like it turns yellow and then turn red again, and now we're moving. So we're gonna find that out. So we can now turn here. I'll see if I can pick a passenger and drop them off. I'm gonna turn on lift if we get a ride, and then we'll see. I'm for now, let's just turn that off, because like I want to show you that area, and then we're gonna turn that on, because that's the only thing I care, so that the car doesn't hit the curve. And I think, like, if you're familiar with my channel, you know what I'm talking about. So we're gonna head over there and probably gonna turn on lift for a bit, like not like doing like a long ride, just want to see if a small ride came in, and then we're gonna end the video. So we're 10 minutes away from our destination. So stopping for this stop sign, and then we'll proceed. If there is nothing, very nice. Great. So go straight. seems like definitely a little smoother than the old version, because I had like lately I had some issues where the car was hesitating a little bit here and there. Like last 2 to 3 days I noticed that behavior, but here it seems like so much confident. The car is not hesitating at all. But also keep that in mind, there is not a lot of vehicle in this time of the time of the day, so very like not so challenging, but like we're definitely gonna make something on the road. Okay, there's like paper cardboard or something, but FSD should definitely see that. But the color was exactly like leaf, so FSD probably thought it's a leaf on the road, and we know that we had some issues with leaf earlier, but these versions are kind of avoiding leaf things nerfed, so we are not stopping for leave or something like that. So we are proceeding. We're gonna make a right turn on this red light. We're permitted to make right turn here. We'll see how FSD handles, and then we'll see how Tesla FSD handles that narrow section of the road where the car hits the curve. So a little bit of like early decision here. The car could just go a little far and then make that right turn. As a human driver, I would probably do the same, so no mistake. We're gonna make a right turn. The car should creep a little bit. Hesitation. For some reason, hesitation. Did you see that vehicle from that far? There is no way. Like, this road is kind of carved, and now you're not proceeding. Interesting. First impression, okay. Like, you don't want to proceed. You proceeded a little bit, and then you stuck. Like, you hesitated a little bit there on the red light. So I will not press anything until the light change. We'll see if FSD can recognize that the light change. So FSD didn't make that right turn on this red light, but we are permitted to do that. Now the light changed. We're gonna make a right turn. Interesting. I reported that back to Tesla already, so definitely they're gonna look into that matter, why the car hesitate and why it didn't recognize. There is no sign, but it probably had weird memories that, oh, I'm not gonna go, I didn't notice that earlier that there isn't any sign or not. Something like, as a human, like you pass that and then you're thinking like, oh, probably there's a sign, no turn on red, so I'm just gonna stop there. So something like that it happened, like thinking like a human, like I'm making it, but this is what something probably happened there. Like the car went forward and they're like, oh, is there any no turn on red sign? So I'll just not make that right turn, just gonna stop here. It is very windy outside, by the way, guys. Very, very windy. And the car, and we're just 6 minutes away from the destination. The car is doing everything perfectly without any problem. Just that one single hesitation where the car could easily go on that red light, but it prefers not to do that. That's fine. I don't count this a critical disengagement or something. It's just the car couldn't recognize that area that are we permitted to make that right turn or not. So yeah, great job. And the light change, we'll be able to move, and yeah, we're moving, guys. I'm super excited that we got another update. I was thinking about it, like, oh, we're not getting any update. It's end of my month, and like Tesla AI team is working so hard. I can tell you that, like, if you get an update at 11 p.m. in Eastern side, they're working so hard. And I heard and read a lot of articles on X that on Sunday on X team or like a SpaceX team or even like Grok team, they're working. Like, wow, like they're passionate about it. Like, I know you don't want to work on Sunday, but when you want, that means the engineers are so passionate about the project and they want to work. It's not something like Tesla or like XAI or anyone is pressuring them, I guess, but like they just love their project. They want to do that, right? So the car changed the lane just to not stand behind the vehicle, which is fine. And now the light change will proceed without any problem. Very, very good job. No hesitation, no issues. Changing lane, move over to the left side because this 2 lane is gonna merge into 1. So yeah, till now everything seems great. The car hesitated one time on that red light, but I think there was something going on that moment. I have to try that at day night on that daytime at that location, but we're gonna do that. Okay, so we are proceeding without any problem. I'll probably not do the lift ride because it's just 2 a.m. in the morning, 2:23, and like doesn't make any sense to do that at this time of the like days. Probably will not be safe as well. So everything seems good, and the car is recording, the camera is recording. I'm just, you can tell, like, Ananta, you need to go to bed. I have to go edit that video for 1 hour, render that, upload the thumbnail, everything, and then I'm gonna go to bed. So tomorrow is Saturday. I'm happy that I don't have to wake up early for work, but I'm just doing this for you guys. I love you so much. I love this to do. I love making film, and I love the technology. I love Tesla FSD. This is my passion. I want to do that. Like, this is why I'm making it. And yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying as well. If you are enjoying, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. That is absolutely free. I'm telling you, you'll get all the FSD update videos in my channel at the very first time. Like, whenever it released, I'm gonna get out, I'll film, because this is what I love to do, and I'll try to show you guys as much as I can. So make a left on this traffic light. It is green, and hopefully FSD will be able to do that. This is a very famous pizzeria here, Little Vince. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Long Island Ronkonkoma, you'll be able to see that and get a pizza from here. You'll love that. So yes, we are making a left. I just have to confirm. Okay, yeah, the navigation looks okay, because sometimes when I put a random pin, just Tesla navigation takes you a different road or somewhere. But we are doing everything perfectly. The car is doing everything perfectly. And yeah, we're gonna make a right turn, and then here is your moment. We're gonna get into that narrow road where Tesla FSD touch the curve all the time when filming here. So we'll see. Make that right turn perfectly without any problem. I'm going to change that to straight to curve side, so FSD doesn't get into someone's driveway. And we're gonna make a left, guys, so don't worry about it. Hopefully the car will do everything perfectly. I'm very hopeful this time, and we'll see. So making a left here. Great narrow space. You can see a lot of car. It'll be a little hard for FSD to get out from here. Great, so we parked here. I'm gonna change the location. Wow. We're moving. We're gonna get out. Okay. Get out. Don't worry. Let's see. It is just getting out by itself. Oh. Okay. That's the hesitation. It didn't hit it yet. But that's the hesitation. Now you're gonna just hit it. So let's see. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna take over, and we'll see if FSD can do that. Okay, now you can do that. So my only question, like, why didn't you get a stock here so fast and now hit the curve again? Okay, now it is going. I didn't press anything. Okay, you go so fast, like you hit that and then you're still trying to get over it, so you hit that curve again. But my question is, I just don't like the way it is hitting that curve. Like, you can feel that the bounce after it hit the curve. I allowed it to do it because I measured that with my eyes, that it's not gonna hit anything in the back. So, and also it's not gonna hit in the body of that car bottom part. So that's why I allowed it to do it. But the problem is not gone yet. I'm gonna report back to Tesla, which I'm doing probably a few times here and there. But FSD didn't recognize that wood on the road too, but it should recognize that. But it is what it is, guys. Hopefully you got the idea how Tesla FSD performs here at the first impression video. But if you're new in this channel, I again telling you, please hit that subscribe button. Please, you know, with your support I can grow big, like, you know, I can grow. And, you know, like, I try to reply to each and every single person when you guys comment. Thank you for watching, guys. I love you so much. And yeah, I'm not gonna just allow it to make a left turn, so we'll see how FSD handles here. So we're gonna cross this road, and yeah, so please guys hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching, guys. I love you so much. We passed 26 minutes. I was thinking to make it a little bit more. So should we go somewhere else? Do you want me to do unprotected left turn? So let's do that. So we're gonna go here. So let's go here, guys, to make one unprotected left turn, just to show you guys how it's gonna go. And let's go here because I want to see how it makes that unprotected left turn from that road. So just want to show you very last thing that I always try to do in these kind of videos. So that's where I know it is 2 a.m. I thought like I'm gonna end the video, but then I thought like let's just, you know, just show you just one unprotected left turn so that you guys can see the difference or find anything else. So object on the road, avoiding that perfectly. Great job. That was great. That was great. Very clean object, seeing it, and just moved over to the right side. Amazing job. I was impressed with that. Great job on that. We're gonna make a right turn. Definitely have to creep a little bit. No vehicle from left, making that. Great job. We're gonna move over to the left. It's a little hot here now. Oh, is it? Oh my goodness, I'm so... We have a traffic light here? Okay, let's do here. No, let's do that usual one that we do. Because I think like I messed it up. Because I was going probably in that Ronkonkoma Lake, which I shouldn't, because we are not gonna test that unprotected left turn. I forget to put that navigation. But now we're going towards the right place, and we're gonna make unprotected left turn. We're gonna choose curve side. That's the right thing. And then we'll see how FSD handles that. I'm gonna change the location right now, and we'll see how FSD handles. So let's do that. I already changed that navigation. FSD is gonna go all the way to the back, and then it's gonna come back and make a U-turn from there. We'll see how FSD handles that, guys. If you're familiar with my channel, you know this area, you know that how this FSD handles it. This is nighttime, very easy to make that because there will be not a lot of vehicle, I think, and then, you know, FSD will be able to do that easily. But we have to make a U-turn. The car is doing it. It's probably gonna utilize that driveway a little bit. Thinking for the like first second, he just thought like what I'm gonna do, and then decided to change the gear. So yeah, you see that like a little bit of, I don't know, like it was available on the other versions software too, but I can definitely tell you like a little bit of thinking going on that areas. Like when it was reversing, it ends the reverse, then thinking like, oh, which way I'm gonna rotate the steering wheel, then it decided to do that. So, you know, we're making that unprotected left turn, very narrow road as well as, and we have to creep on that stop sign. We have to stop there, creep a little bit, and look on our left side, right side, and then we'll be able to make this unprotected left turn. No vehicle from left side, probably will be no vehicle on the right side. We'll find that out. Yep, both sides are empty, making this left turn perfectly. Great job. choose the right lane, because the left lane is for making a left turn. Great job. So thank you for watching, guys. I love you so much. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button and give this video a like if you like this video. And thank you for watching, and have a wonderful, wonderful night.